Hey yo, hopefully you guys are having yourselves a good day today because you know what? I'm not really having myself the best of days, but even though I just kind of started. So I woke up at around 11 today, not the time that I wanted to wake up. Uh, Normally I would try to get up at like 7, 8, at the very latest 9. But yeah, my sleep schedule has been entirely messed up for the last week or so, and I've been trying to fix it, and it hasn't been boding all that well for me. Anyways, that's 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 gonna get tried. I'm gonna try to fix it tonight because I got a counseling appointment tomorrow, in another less than 24 hours. So, um, that's not what I wanted to talk about though. I wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on something that happened last night. It is about a video on Twitter that has been blowing up massively in the racing world. This is just it got uploaded last night, so I'm assuming that this incident happened last night. It was over at Bowman Gray. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the clip, and yeah, and I'll let you view it however you want. So here it is. So I'm gonna try to break this down as much as best as I possibly can. For those that may not entirely understand what just happened. So it looks like the black 98 was lined up behind the white 28. I want to say, I think that was the 28. Yes, who was lined up behind the white number 28, who was also lined up behind the red and black number 15. And I'm assuming this is a restart because they were all single file, and then all of a sudden everything just coming off of turn 4 looked like everything just got jumbled up. 98 gets into the back of the 28, who then gets into the back of the 15, and then that spins the 15 out. Now, in racing and also just in general, this is what's called the accordion effect, and yeah, that you can easily see for yourself that just like it's like the force of one driver being delivered to the force of one car being delivered to another car, which then gets delivered to the front car, and then it just messes them up and spins them out. I hope I got the explanation on the accordion effect in racing terms correct. If not, please do correct me in the comments if you end up finding this video. But anyways, yes, the driver of the 15 is red hot, and so at Bowman Gray Stadium, it's very typical to lose your cool. It's very typical to just get extremely pissed off, to where you go to just such extreme measures to express how upset that you are. So what happens is the 15, as you saw, goes the wrong way on the track and is in pursuit of the 28 and takes him out. And then later on, gets his car back going again, only to hit him again. Man, though, Bowman Gray Stadium has just been this place where, it can produce great racing, but however, the outcome of that great racing half the time leads to stuff like this. And I hate of how, drivers of how, I hate of how drivers just sometimes will lose their cool to the point where they use their car as a weapon. You realize that's not only so much money you're throwing out the window in order to get your race car prepared, fixed up, prepared, ready to go for the next race or in the race a couple weeks. You're also putting not your life, the other driver that you're pissed off at's life, and everybody else in that infield. You're putting all those lives in jeopardy. because they could either get hurt or they could either get killed by some other pissed off driver's stupidity. I just hate of how, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like this type of racing is this type of stuff is what made Bowman Gray Stadium famous in the first place. But it's also stuff like this that would also make this place famous for all the wrong reasons. Say if something should go wrong, and I really hope that nothing goes wrong at that place, even though with hotheads like him, the chances are never zero. They were never zero, and even with this, they're still not zero. The chances go way higher if a driver gets pissed off and starts driving around the infield in pursuit of the other guy that they're pissed off at, and it's unacceptable. And I really think that Bowman Gray, I mean, hats off to them for putting having police officers over there to try to put an end to whatever fiasco may potentially go down. But even then, it's just, you can only do so much with law enforcement. I say probably up the numbers in law enforcement. You gotta do something in order to stop it. But at the same time, you also have to make sure the drivers are, policing like their emotions, making sure they're keeping their emotions in check. But only at a place like Bowman Gray, you're asking a lot. you're asking a lot. So, it's really tough to watch stuff like this. It's tough to see stuff like this, but it makes for a great show. But at the same time, something could go massively awry if they're if a driver is extremely pissed off. And I think what happened last night was a pretty good example of that. But those are my fast thoughts. Before I go, yes, I did miss an SRX race. I'm gonna record it right now and then get it uploaded at the normal time for SRX racing, 8 p.m. Eastern time today. So that way I'm all caught up, and then I'll do the finale at the fairgrounds. So, but anyways, if you have any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And that pretty much does it for me. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't considered subscribing, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. That about does it for me. I'll see you in the next one.